Hello, friends and FF friends. Now we are here in Taekwondo Museum at the third floor. So, at the first, we're going to see the exhibition room 1 here and the third floor. This is the short video showing the Taekyon, Subake till the Taekwondo. And here we're going to understand all the history of the Taekwondo from the bare hands. So the history of bare hands martial arts in Korea. Okay. So now these are the transmission and development of Korean martial arts Taekwondo from 1945 and 1980s. 2000 year and until 2021. This corner is the development of martial arts for national defense. The basis of Taekwondo is spirit of Gozon. And this is the trace of the dynamic bare hands martial arts. This one. Okay. This is gilt bronze incense burner of Baekje. So if you look at the shape of this incense burner, you can see the horse, animals, people who is sitting. And this is the clay figures of warriors in an ancient tombs of Yonggangdo, Gwangju. They are clay figures buried together with other relics in the ancient tomb of Yonggangdong, Gyeongju. Hand shapes of one of the clay figures are similar to Bakatmakki of Taekwondo. And this is the Goryosa, History of Goryo. This is the history book for era of Goryeo, published in the early Joseon. This includes records about unarmed martial arts in Goryeo, such as Subek and Subake. Mohon, martial art spirit of Joseon, Muyido Botongji. So Muyido Botongji is a collective report on top of martial arts of the Far East, Joseon China in Japan, that was commissioned by the king. Particularly the book integrated Hyong, pattern, and Daeryun. Sparring and established it as a system of Joseon martial arts. And we call this Muyedo Butongji. This was a comprehensive illustrated manual of martial arts published by order of the king and was used as a military manual for actual field training. It is characterized by explaining a combat movement with pictures and words, among them Volume 4 for Gwanbop, unarmed fighting, contains martial arts movement related to Taekwondo. So this is Taekwondo Training Manual, donator by Kim Suryeon, and Hwaso the Training Manual, donated by Hwang Yun Suk. And this is Pasakwanbop, donator Lee Kyo Sok, and oh, this is a Taekwondo Training Manual published by Military Academy, donator Kim Yong-son. So these are the corners that we can see the explanation about the modern martial arts and contemporary martial arts. So this is, we call this Te. Te denotes various of foot techniques of Taekwondo by training the lower body based on leg movements, including kick, stretch, and stepping arc. One can develop overall physical balance, quickness, and agility. And then next is Kwon. Te and then Kwon, which means fist. Denotes precise hand techniques by training the upper body using the fist, elbow, and palm. One can learn a proper posture and breathing to obtain a healthy body. Next is, we call that Do, which means way. Denotes mental training in Taekwondo. It emphasizes the proper way of being through training of the mind and completing a character. Okay, and the Taekwondo meaning. Taekwondo is a general martial arts that trains the mind and body. Physically, mostly hands and feet are used for learning attack and defense, while mentally, these traditional Korean martial arts, now a world sports, promotes completion of one's character through training. Okay, next is, I'm going to show the Korean words first. Goal and effect of training. So what are the goal and effect of the training through Taekwondo? The goal of Taekwondo training is to develop the body and complete the character. Proper training of Taekwondo can result in proper habits, healthy body, and upright mind. Okay, now let's move on. So these are the plaques. So the Taekwondo Kangdokhyun. Taekwondo Kangdokhyun. Okay, this is the integration of Taekwondo Kwan. The cradle of Taekwondo Korea, Taekwondo Association. And these are the goals and functions from 2013. Okay, this is the globalization of Taekwondo. So the globalization of Taekwondo, this is an expansion of Taekwondo to Africa, 1960, expansion to Oceania, okay, expansion to Asia, and expansion to Europe, expansion to the American continent. So individual masters who personally went to America started to spread the sports. Then 14 countries during the 1970s, 11 during the 1980s, and 16 during the 1990s joined WT, which continues to grow and develop. From 1990s, okay, the volunteer and missionary groups spread Taekwondo Lee in Southeast Asia and Africa. 2000s, Taekwondo majors in different universities actively promoted Taekwondo in foreign countries. Taekwondo was spread around the world, these activities. Okay, this is the Taekwondo, Globalization of Taekwondo from 1950 to 1970s. Okay, 1950s, 1970s, individual Koreans who went abroad spread the sport the Korean government dispatched during the demonstration teams and masters for globalization. And 1980s, different countries invited excellent Korean instruction to improve the Taekwondo.